Okay, so what is Theory U? It was created by Otto Scharmer. It's basically his baby and his life's work. So it explains how to go from a challenge to solution. And it explains the idea that the inner mindset can affect the way one produces work. So there are 7 steps. And if you've seen a Theory U chart before, with all the lining of the words and the steps, it can be kind of overwhelming. So let me explain each step through a project that I did in fashion design, and I did it 3 summers ago. And it's important to note that the 2 most important questions to get started are, who is myself and what is my work? So because of who I am and what I want to do, for the purpose of this example, my challenge, so the reason I need to go through this U theory, is that I need more experience in the industry and I know where I want to be, but I need to have the expertise. So the first step is to hold the space, or suspending. And so for that, inviting perspective, I know my challenge and I was very open to opportunities. I started telling everyone of my interest in the fashion industry. I would be like, oh, your cousin's best friend is a stylist, can I meet her? And then the second step is observing. So in my case, an opportunity presented itself. My friend's mom reached out to me saying there was a collaborative community project with a designer from Canada. And so for the observing part, I attended the first meeting not knowing what the project was, but kept an open mind and listened carefully to the explanation of the project to see if it was something for me. The third step, sensing. So for me, that was finding out that as a team, a group of us from the community of different ages and talents will together conceptualize, design, and make a clothing line through our volunteer time. And I totally realized that this was for me. Fourth step is pre-sensing. So you have to make sure that your mind is quiet and you connect from within. And that's exactly what we did at our first brainstorming meeting. We sat with soft music playing, drawing any inspiration that came to our mind, random objects, prints, anything that might inspire our clothing design. The fifth step is crystallizing. So the most important thing about this is commitment. I went to every meeting about 2 to 3 times a week. The sixth step is prototyping, and in our case, it was literal. We literally brought our designs to life, and I tried my hand at pattern making, sewing. And the seventh is performing. In our case, it was literal as well. We showcased our work through a photo shoot. We had it run through Hawaii Fashion Week and then also Toronto Fashion Week. So in the end, at the end of the U, which brings us back to the top, my solution was that I participated in a complex project, so I can now add it to my portfolio and resume. This is how I interpreted Theory U into my life, and I hope this video helps to break it down and can encourage you to positively interpret it into your life as well.